Hey guys, Matt, IronTrap Garage, and we are going on a quick little adventure again. So tomorrow morning we are leaving at the ass crack of dawn to head to the Rhinebeck swap meet and show. This is one of my top favorite swap meets and shows of the summer, and it's always a fun, quick little trip that we take to New York. It's about a 3-hour drive for us to head up there, and we always find some neat stuff because it is in kind of like upstate, getting up into upstate New York. There is some pretty neat stuff that comes from the north down, a lot of old stuff around there, so you never know what's going to show up. And there is a little bit of race history in that area with dirt racing and things like that, so there is sometimes some neat speed equipment shows up there. So we're going to jump in the truck, head up there. Kate and I are heading up together, and she is a veteran at the Rhinebeck or Rhinebeck swap meet, and a couple years we've gotten caught unprepared, and we got soaked walking around. This year, Kate was smart enough to get us some really nice rain jackets, get us some rain boots, get us some umbrellas that weren't breaking or falling apart, because I am extremely unprepared. She took care of that, so we should hopefully stay dry. Maybe because we're so prepared it won't rain this year, but I highly doubt it. So we're gonna have fun. We're gonna jump in the truck, drive 3 hours in the dark, get there for the gates to open. We're gonna walk around, see what we find. We'll show you guys just a little walk around the swap meet and neat stuff that we see in the swap meet. And then there's also a really great car show that they have. Saturday is kind of the open car show where you can bring customs, antique cars, customs, even some of the like more modern custom cars can come in there, but they get a pretty good turnout of hot rods and customs. Muscle cars come in there, and it's always neat to see that. So we're gonna try and pick a couple of our favorites, blend it all together, and show you whatever silliness that I buy, which is, I'm sure there'll be something fun. So let's get going.
Hey, you put this on Facebook, you pay me.
I'll pay you. Are you gonna pay? How much are you gonna pay me if I sell it for you for $5,000?
I'll talk to you.
You'll talk to me. I hope you more than talk to me. You only talk to me when I have a pretty girl with.
Listen, last year I was disappointed you didn't bring it.
I know.
When you were coming around, I was waiting to see. Yeah, he was sad. He didn't want to bid it.
was it inside when you found it, or was it?
It was laying outside when I found it.
Oh, was
I actually bought a Model A from the guy, and I bought this.
Oh, okay. And did he do it, or he found it this way?
I don't know. I think he might have found it this way.
Yeah.
I don't know any much really.
That's all right. Just curious. Yeah, this hood's probably off the spring car. He was gonna cut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't this, but it was probably from something. Maybe not. Probably from something else. All right. So I think we're gonna try and just pop the front end up on my tailgate, and then we can start pushing it. He has a come along too, so if we need to see what it does. All right. Let's see if it.
Ready?
Look at that.
Let me go your way a little more.
Ready? Oh, that works pretty good actually.
Now we're on the wheel pan, aren't we?
Yep.
I want to pick right up on this, this arm. And we'll go forward.
Grab there.
Ready?
Yep. Sit. Engine's not cold away, so. Let me just slide this front end over.
You probably pick it right up.
Yeah. Well, let me straighten it out. It's, yeah, just straighten right there. All right.
Good.
Yeah. Yep. I can come back and help you guys. Ready? It'll clear a little bit. Stupid idea complete.
Sweet.
That was way easier than I thought.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I could totally do this.
I think I'd be blowing the sides out.
What's that?
I said I'd be blowing the sides out if I was in it.
I'm like not quite Fat Man anymore.
You're gonna have to get a Fat Man steering wheel still.
There we go. I'm in. This is perfect. Not really. Steering column needs adjustment here. Yep.
Then wait.
God.
I want to get like a faraway one with you in the.
All right, so got everything out of the truck. I think I found everything that we bought. Pretty much, I didn't buy that much this year. Overall, some years we filled the truck with all kinds of cool small stuff. This year I bought something big, few small things, and yeah, not a lot. So I know you guys like to hear some of the prices that we pay for stuff, so you guys could kind of just get an idea that some of the deals are out there if you guys just hunt around. So first is I got a set of 4 35 Ford 16-inch wire wheels. So the front two were really cool and caught my eye because they actually have 5 by 16-inch front tires on them with like I guess mid-sized white walls. Really cool. So they probably were on some kind of hot rod because they're really small front tires. So the wheels are in great shape and the tires are actually really nice. So I'm going to keep them around for mock-up. He had another pair 16-inch to have some old crappy tires, and I saw they were kind of pitted. It was pouring down rain, and this is a mistake that I made that I know better, but I didn't look at both wheels. The rougher wheels, they were kind of stacked on each other. I made a deal. I paid 80 bucks for all 4 16-inch 35 wires. Didn't even really look at the two that were kind of pitted and just figured for that price it's a pretty good deal. Threw them in the truck, looked at the back of the one wheel. It's all rusted and rotted actually through the back lip. So sure, you can make it for a roller, but it's not usable for the street. So that's kind of a bummer. Totally my fault. You know, it's a swap meet. It's your responsibility to look at this stuff, so I'm not mad at the guy at all because I should have looked a little harder. But still, all in all, for what these 35 wires are going for, I'm still happy. I'll make it back on some other stuff, I'm sure. You know, you get a deal, sometimes you don't do as well. Other thing I got was, I have 3, I've been trying to put together a set of 4 40 Ford 16-inch steel wheels. Found one of these in the indoor section at Rhinebeck. A lot of times, the indoor section at swap meets is like more of the like vendors selling tchotchkes and some of the vendors that are a little higher priced, but I do make a point to walk through them because every now and then those guys will have random stuff that's out of their wheelhouse and you can get a deal. So I paid 10 bucks for that 40 Ford wheel, which I was happy to pay. I now have a set of 4 that I could put together, clean up, and put away for a rainy day. So the other thing that I scored out of the inside area that I was really happy about, actually I scored a few things out of the inside area, but I got a really nice Stromberg 81 carburetor. For any of you guys that follow this early Ford stuff, the 97s got really expensive for a while. I feel like they've dropped a little bit and kind of settled into where the pricing is, but the 81s have gotten outrageous with pricing within the past like 2 or 3 years. I feel like they're just going to the moon. Some guys are getting it, some guys are not, but I know I've been seeing guys selling good usable 81s for like $200 and up, which is, you know, pretty expensive, but this is a really nice, I almost feel like you could put this on and run it, maybe just, you know, do a quick rebuild kit in it, but really nice 81. It's the small 81, you know, for the logo, but it is a Stromberg 81. It's got the right base on it. So I got this for, what was it, $35, I think. So I think he had 45 on it, and I got it for 35. Pretty good, definitely a good deal, so that was cool. Other thing I got on the inside area were guys selling signs and tag toppers, but he had these neat old plate holders. I've been sort of fascinated with these lately because of studying old photos for the free tee. I've been seeing some of the old like show cars from back in the 40s and 50s. It was pretty common to run these like chrome with a glass cover, plate cover. Sometimes they would sink them into the body. I kind of want one for the free tee, but I didn't know the size of my plate, so guy had 2 of them there. I think I paid 30 bucks for the pair, but they're in really nice shape. These are getting hard to find, and sometimes you could score them for super duper cheap, other times you can't, but for 30 bucks I figured it was a good deal. I can keep them around, probably use them on one of my other cars, but these are, the chrome is really nice on them. That was the important part. So that was those. And of course I got the big car, the big dirt fun car. I paid $550 for the car. So that may seem like a lot to some people, it may not seem like a lot to others, but I think 550 bucks for something this unique, even if I wanted to make this for fun with extra scrap parts I had laying around, I'd have more than $550 worth of labor into it, and it wouldn't be something neat like this that that has like kind of some soul to it. It's pretty neat that it is an old build, so it's kind of fun and quirky. And I didn't mind spending the money. I waste the money on other stuff sometimes you can't get back. So why not? I figured I couldn't hurt at that price. I picked it up, and it turns out the guy that I bought it from, Kevin, after we made the deal, he actually watches some of the videos. So Kevin, if you're watching, thank you for the hospitality with getting me into the swap so I could load it, and the help with loading it. So I'm really happy with that. Last thing I got, it's not for me. Mike bailed because he's a jerk. No, actually, Mike had some stuff going on he had to do at home and couldn't make it to the swap. But we do this all the time. Mike was walking the Carlisle swap meet and doing the same thing for me, sending me photos while I couldn't make it. Well, I stumbled across a light up Pabst, old Pabst light up beer sign, and Mike likes hams and Pabst stuff is what he kind of collects, and wheels and deals, whatever. But I found that and it was pretty good. I think I paid 35 bucks for it. So that's a pretty good deal apparently. I don't follow it, but Mike said they go for a little bit more than that, and it's in good shape. It's not all broken. So that is our bounty from the Rhinebeck 2019 swap meet. And as always, it rained like crazy. Weather was decent later in the day. We had a lot of fun, saw a lot of people that I only see at that swap meet, which is great. Bought some neat stuff, had some fun with my friends, and yeah, everything you can ask for at a swap meet. So that's all I have for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the little sneak peek of the Rhinebeck swap meet. If you guys want to go next year, definitely drop me a line. I'd love to say hello to anybody that's going to be at the swap meet and meet up and just talk cars for a few minutes. Thanks, guys. Catch you later.